Greetings, Redheads. Thank you again for joining me in another edition of Red's View. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting. The show is doing very, very, very well. I love everybody with their comments and suggestions and things of that nature. Shout out to y'all, man, because without y'all, this couldn't be possible. But let's get past that. Today, I'm bringing you a brand new episode. And today, I have a question that I want to ask everybody. All right? Y'all ready for this one? Oh, you sure? Okay. Do record sales still matter? Now, this is a question that just raises concern not only in the hip-hop community, but also in other genres of music. Like, do record sales still matter? Are they still as important as you selling out a show, selling out arenas, actually developing a fan base? Like, do record sales still mean that you're the elite artist that you would want to be? That's the question that's at hand. But let's get into how record sales are classified and have certifications, okay? It's a thing called the RIAA. RIAA stands for Recording Industry Association of America, okay? Recording Industry Association of America was created in 1952, and it was basically a way to track units sold, okay? So let's break down the certifications. First, you have gold records. Gold records classifies 500,000 equivalent units. So basically, if you have a record that comes out, single or album, it's in the stores, iTunes, anywhere. You sell that 500,000 records, then you get a gold certification. Then you have platinum certification, okay? So if an album goes platinum, that stands for 1 million equivalent units. After platinum, you have multi-platinum, of course, that goes to 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, and beyond. Then the biggest one is 10 million. That's actually diamond certification. So if you sell a whopping 10 million albums, you have a diamond plaque. Great artists have accomplished that, like Eminem, Michael Jackson, and even Tupac Shakur, okay? Then you have double disc albums, okay? For those who are familiar with Speakerboxxx Love Below by Outkast, well, that was an album that was a double disc. It sold 10 million records. It got a diamond certification, but the reason it did is because if I put out a double disc album, each one of those discs count as an album. So if I sell 500,000 records of a double album, that's equivalent to 1 million records sold. So I would have a platinum plaque, okay? So that's pretty much what happened with that. Like if Big Boy Andre sold 5 million records just off of that packaged album, that's 10 million records sold, baby. Now that we have that breakdown of what the RIAA is and the certifications, that doesn't count for worldwide sales. Meaning, if I put out an album, it goes platinum here in America, it's no telling how many records I sold in Germany, Australia, New Zealand. I could sell 1 million here, but sell 3.5 million worldwide. You may have a platinum plaque in America, but you could have went double platinum elsewhere. Now, let's take a look at some of the highest selling hip hop albums of all time. Only some of them, because if I give you the whole list, I'm gonna just leave you to go research that. Tupac, All Eyes on Me, that's one of the ones that sold a whole lot of records. Bone Thugs and Harmony's East 1999 Eternal LP sold quite a few records. Nelly's Country Grammar actually just received official diamond certification for selling 10 million records. Also, you have Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP, one of the greatest albums ever created, that sold quite well. Now, let's talk about record sales not meaning everything. When I say not meaning everything, we look at artists like Vanilla Ice. Now, Vanilla Ice was the epitome of a one-hit wonder, okay? He sold 15 million albums worldwide from his LP To The Extreme, which had the hit single Ice Ice Baby. After that, what happened to Vanilla Ice? He put out a few other solo records. I don't even think those went gold. But that's an example of you selling a whole bunch of records based off of buzz, popularity, whatever it is. All right, so basically back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it wasn't a lot of heavy bootlegging. If you were to bootleg back then, you had to get a tape, cassette tape, and do all that stuff, which was extra. People were still doing it, but bootlegging wasn't that prominent until it got into the late 90s, early 2000s, when such programs as Napster, BearShare, LimeWire. Now, I know if you downloaded those programs, they ended up messing up your computer, because I know I did. Sorry, mama. But anyway, if you had those back then, those were file sharing programs that helped you get free music, basically. So that hit the hip hop game heavy, that hit the music industry real heavy. And now these labels are in situations today where they have to give you 360 deals. So will they get a percentage of everything that you do? Like if you come out, if I'm an artist that is signed to a label right now, and if I have a 360 deal, they get a percentage of everything, which includes my movie deals, commercial deals, TV deals, everything. Not just that, but also my touring. Back in the day, if you had a nice little record deal, you could still have your own tour money. If you fast forward to the early 2000s and to today, an artist could really be on the low selling millions of records. Not selling it, but it's downloaded millions of times. So nowadays, the Recording Industry Association of America had to switch it up. So now they count streams as a part of album sales. They count video plays as a part of album sales versus just units. Now understand the difference is I could actually sell 500,000 units or 500,000 copies of my album. Nowadays, if I have certain streams that equate to album sales, then that's an album sale. This recently happened with Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. Now originally it had a gold certification, but after they changed up the rules and regulations of everything in the RIAA, now he has a platinum record. Now one of the TDE officials said, we don't want that, we don't even need that. If we have a platinum record, that means 1 million people actually went and purchased it. So that raises the question, ladies and gentlemen, do record sales still matter? Now that they switched up the RIAA certifications and everything, platinum records aren't what platinum records used to be, gold records aren't what gold records used to be, and I just gave you an example of artists who really don't need that to sell out arenas, sell out shows, and do everything, right? All right, so we want to know your opinions. We want to know your feedback. Feel free to comment, share, and let us know what you think. Do record sales still matter? Subscribe to the youtube.com/WeAuthenticMusic channel on YouTube. And if you want to get booked on ResView, holla at me, man. Here's the email right here. Thank you for that, Shice. We're doing it big right now. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting ResView. We've been doing pretty good. The show is still growing. And also check out J-Red Same Way. That's right, that's my official single that's on YouTube right now, doing real good. Until then, see you on another edition of ResView. Melanin poppin', she got the melanin poppin'. Got curves for days, bottle shade, love it when she come my way. That's the melanin poppin', she got the melanin poppin'. She walk around guaranteed to be a conversation stopper. Melanin poppin', she got the melanin poppin'. Got curves for days, bottle shade, love it when she come my way. That's the melanin poppin', she got the melanin poppin'. She walk around guaranteed to be a conversation stopper. Love her when she's here, but I love to see her walk away. You see her walking, then it's boom like an 808.